Joining me now is New Jersey Congressman Jeff Van Drew. He's a member of the House Homeland Security and Transportation and Infrastructure Committees. Congressman Van Drew, let's start with your reaction to that.
Great to be with you, number one. Number two, the mayor's finding out what this is really about. You know, it's wonderful when you give speeches about sanctuary cities and how great they are and we should have open borders. But now that, and I don't blame Texas and I don't blame Governor Abbott at all, they're just sending a small percentage of the people that are coming over. And now this mayor is finding out what it really means. And he's even got more resources than these small Texas towns. It's easy. The answer is close the border. The answer is build the wall. It's not complicated stuff. But rather than do that, this mayor of New York City is going to spend all kinds of money that he doesn't spend on taking care of veterans, doesn't take care of the countless number of homeless people that are in New York City, but he is going to take care of people that are illegal, that are bringing in all other kinds of problems, including crime, including the cartels, including being on the terror watch list. All of these things so important and so terrible. That's what he's going to bring in.
Yeah, the city is in pretty bad shape, Congressman, and there are so many places we could put these resources. Having said that, Maria asked Florida Congressman Byron Donalds about Biden's border policies on Sunday Morning Futures yesterday. Listen to this.
The end game is to turn them into U.S. citizens at some point with another one of these illegal DACA measures that Barack Obama did when he was in office. And so you kind of change the population. Look, in New York and California, they try to pass measures where non-citizens can vote. Why would you do that except you're trying to change the electorate and change the nature of the electorate so you can keep power?
Congressman Van Drew, he makes a good point that the reason the administration turns a blind eye to this humanitarian crisis is precisely for that, to change the demographics in this country and to bring more voters to the table for the Democrats.
Absolutely. Just keep this in mind. With the number of people that have crossed the border since Joe Biden has been president, and we have had this majority in Congress, if you were to put them all together, they would be, it's unbelievable, the 30th largest state in the union. We're literally creating new states in a sense for the huge populations we're bringing in. It's to make sure that they change the fabric of America, to change America to its core. There's no other reason you would do this. And let's talk about the kind of people they are. Some, especially these cartels, they're raping and abusing women as they come across. They are bringing diseases. They're still not really being tested for COVID and other diseases as well. They're dangerous people, and they're harvesting organs. They're actually harvesting organs in some of these kids. It's evil. It's wrong. That's one of the many reasons Joe Biden and this majority Congress is the worst we've ever seen, in my opinion, in the history of this nation.
And Congressman, you mentioned a lot of problems coming across the border and a lot of the humanitarian problems, but we also talked earlier about the drugs, illegal drugs coming across, fentanyl, killing people in this country as well. Just a huge, huge problem. This is all happening as the New York Times columnist Charles Blow claims that Biden is becoming a boon for Democrats. He writes this, quote, "Running away from the leader of your party is never a good idea. It's particularly terrible. It's a particularly terrible idea when that leader is on a hot streak." Your thoughts?
Well, I think Charlie Blow is a blowhard. I mean, that was just absurd. As I've said, this is one of the worst presidents we've ever had. Crime is up in our major cities. Our military is down. We're at a point now where those that we accept volunteers, we've had to lower the standards intellectually and physically in our military and in our police. Our police are not joining. We are short of law enforcement. We have problems at every level. The border's open. The economy is not even anywhere near what it should be. All of this because of what they've done. I can't believe that Charlie Blow would say that. I mean, he is desperately, which is not the job of a newspaper, even in an editorial, he is desperately trying to save Joe Biden and the Democrats. You're supposed to be doing a good, objective job. Terrible president, terrible Congress.
Congressman Jeff Van Drew, good to see you this morning. We're going to have to leave it there. Thank you.
Thank you much.